In this lesson, we are going to use log to find the derivative of functions in the form of f of x to the power of g of x. Y equals f of x to the power of g of x is the function that we want to find the derivative. To find the derivative of this type of functions, what we do, we use the fact that if a and b are equal, line of a and line of b are equal. This means line of y equals line of f of x to the power of g of x. Then we use the formula line of a to the power of m equals n line of a, and rewrite the function as line of y equals g of x line of f of x. Let's call this star. We take the derivative from both sides of star with respect to x and isolate the derivative. It's implicit differentiation. Derivative of line of y is y prime over y. Derivative of g of x, line of f of x, we have to apply product rule. G prime of x, line of f of x, plus f prime of x over f of x times g of x. Then we isolate y prime, and y prime would be g prime of x, line of f of x, plus f prime of x over f of x times g of x times y, which is f of x to the power of g of x. Let's have two examples to understand it. Our first example is finding the derivative of y equals x to the power of x2 plus 4. Line of y is line of x to the power of x2 plus 4, which is x2 plus 4 line of x. Take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. Y prime over y is 2x line of x plus 1 over x times x2 plus 4. To take the derivative of the right side, we used product rule and the fact that derivative of line of x is 1 over x. Therefore, y prime is 2x line of x plus x2 plus 4 over x times y, which is x to the power of x2 plus 4. Our next example is derivative of y equals sine of x to the power of cosine of x. Line of y is line of sine of x to the power of cosine of x, which is cosine of x times line of sine of x. Y prime over y is minus sine of x, line of sine of x, plus derivative of line of sine of x. Derivative of line of f of x is f prime over f of x, cosine of x over sine of x, times cosine of x. Y prime is minus sine of x, line of sine of x, plus cosine squared of x over sine of x times y, which is sine of x to the power of cosine of x. Thanks for watching.